reached out to the Rugby Site to deliver hands-on coaching development. We were looking for more basic skill work, we were looking for ideas on how to build and retain membership, as well as some technical and tactical by bringing in coaches from around the world that had insight into how the game is run at this level. My objective was to make sure that our coaches came out with a much firmer understanding of what they can work within their clubs, regions, and provinces.
I'm really excited. I think the setting's awesome and the turnout's been great. I'm excited to start collaborating and getting to know some of these coaches. So I'm just going to look at some basic catch pass, some fundamentals, and then start layering in how that's going to help the attack and encouraging coaches to start focusing on some skill.
Early fall, it feels like back to school, back to rugby, so looking forward to catching up with the coaches and seeing what they want out of this.
It was a lot of information and a lot of new stuff, new concepts yesterday. Today, what I like to do is go over some of those key themes, but I'm going to ask the coaches to pull those out so that they're a little bit challenged to pull on the material from the training yesterday. I would do the same thing with players. You guys are going to tell me what we did yesterday. Today, I'm going to layer in a few more things, such as two defenders working together on the same timing. That'll be initiated by the inside defence.
It's always enjoyable to come to Canada. I think what we're going to focus on is just working on the skill sets around how to attack, really diving deep into the micro skills and the detail, like how to attack in the modern game and how to manipulate defenders to create space for the attack system to work.
If I knew back then when I was coaching it around creating a learning environment versus a training environment, sometimes some of the things that I was doing may have reflected better because I would have helped with the learning process. So what I'm going to say when Phil and Lesley do their coaching, and when I do my coaching outdoors, don't just focus on what we're teaching or what we're presenting, also have a look at how it's being presented.
We're putting together the things that we've worked on over the last couple of training sessions, and we're putting it into a game situation. It's really an assessment of some attack concepts that we've tried to instill, and really from there what we'll do is work out what we need to work on based around the assessment. So I'm standing back watching to make that assessment. We've got Coach Phil and Coach Lesley in there really just focusing on the activation itself and the activity itself.
The session today was kind of based around building some drills that are based around the realities of the game and trying to give the players some decisions to make and really empowering the players to play a fun style, a fun brand of rugby, but within some framework.
You'll often see one of the other coaches, Lesley or Phil, jumping in on a session, or myself jumping in on a session to either add value, pre-organised process whereby we utilise each other's skill set for an effective training session.
Overall, the mix of in-class learning and on-field learning I found incredible, and I've just been using the Rugby Site more for diving deeper into the info, and it was a great weekend.
It was super awesome to be able to do this from a perspective as a player, and watching coaches who have coached me and coaches who are in my area put in effort to learn new things about being a coach and also just learn the perspective of a coach as a player. It was really educational, and I think it gave me a really good perspective of the rugby community and what goes into making a great team.
The information that was shared and learning from different coaches and their styles was very beneficial to me in my development as a coach.
Moving forward, we would like to facilitate more of these opportunities here in Canada. Coach development is in very short supply outside of getting a certification, and people need this kind of hands-on experience. Looking ahead, we're already in discussions for further of these in 2026 as well as 2027 at other venues in BC and abroad here in Canada.